converting prospects into clients via email. Hang out with me for the next 5 minutes or so, and I'm going to show you 5 things to either do or not do when it comes to email marketing and email nurturing. Then on top of that, I'm going to show you a sample format of what to send in an email, and then I'll actually show you an example of an email that you can send out to increase your conversion rate. So when it comes to email marketing, let's start out with what not to do. So the first thing that I would tell you is don't just send out facts. Don't just send out information. Your prospects get inundated with that on the daily. So what we want to do is reposition that content so that you can stand out. And so on top of that, one of the things that I'm not a huge fan of are these template emails that you get either from carriers or other organizations that are just basic newsletters. Now, again, when it comes to email marketing or marketing in general, you want to stand out from your competition. They want to see that something else is different inside of there. Now, when it comes to what you should do, the number one thing that I would recommend on the email side is to provide value. You want to give away the secrets, sell the implementation. That alone is going to help you stand out as the subject matter expert and as the authority figure that they need to turn to, even if they are already working with another advisor or agent. Now, inside of your email, what I would recommend is to be as conversational as possible. People love working with people. And so if you can stand out and show them that you're a real person, you may inject some of your own language, be conversational, have that sort of a tone in your email. It's going to encourage your reader to want to continue going through. Now, the last thing that I would say inside of here is make sure that you have a call to action. One of the easiest things that you can do is I use something like Calendly in order to have somebody have the ability to book an appointment directly on my calendar. That's a very easy call to action that you can include inside of every single email so that if somebody is ready to move forward, if they're ready to take action, they don't have to go look around on your website. They don't have to pick up the phone and call you. You want to make it as smooth and as seamless as possible for somebody to take that next step. Now, when it comes to the actual format of the email, here's a quick basic rundown of how I would structure those emails. So your subject needs to be catchy enough that it catches their attention. Everybody gets flooded with emails. You want to have that catchy enough so that they're encouraged to actually open the email. So think about that like a hook, right? You want to hook your reader in so that they're like, okay, what is this thing that they're going to be talking about? You know, this is a pain point that I have in my life. This is something that I've been curious about. That subject line is vital in order to get somebody to actually click. Now, the next thing that you should include in there, and I'll show you an example in a minute, but why should they continue to read the email? What is that email going to help them solve? What financial pain point is that going to address so that they continue to read down through that email? Next, you want to have a value bomb. You want to provide massive value inside of this email so that this reader actually gets something out of it. They get a gold nugget that they can take and chew on for a little bit. There's a statistic that prospects only remember about 10% of what you tell them. So this value needs to be short, sweet, concise. You want to have one single value bomb that you're including in there that is going to want them to take action, or it's going to agitate that problem that they're already feeling so that as you continue to do the email marketing, they're already hooked onto that golden nugget, that value bomb. And then last but not least, call to action. So let's get into an example email here. So let me go through and uncover this real quick. All right, so this particular email is talking about annuities, right? So the subject line is how to guarantee you won't outlive your retirement income. Now, that hook is inside of there to address that financial pain point of somebody who is already concerned about outliving their nest egg. So we go into the email, name or a high name, hope you're doing well, and I love including something conversational like this. Even if somebody realizes that this is a mass email being sent out, I love having something relatable, something conversational at the beginning that makes them feel like you're actually talking to them. So we go in a little bit longer and it says, one of the top concerns that I hear from people that I meet with for the first time is, what can I do to make sure I don't outlive my nest egg? If this is you, don't worry, you're not alone and there's hope. So that's where I am giving the reader a reason to continue forward. Again, this isn't going to apply to your entire list. I would not expect your entire list to want to go through this entire email, but for somebody who has been thinking about longevity and outliving their nest egg, that's the person who's going to read. Now, while there's no one-size-fits-all approach to retirement income planning, one of the most relieving facts is that there are certain products out there that are designed to address your specific financial concerns. For example, did you know that there are financial tools available that can guarantee a retirement income stream for you no matter how long you live? Additionally, these same tools can also ensure that no matter what the stock market does, you can sleep well at night knowing that your nest egg is secure and unaffected by those market losses. So that's our value bomb right there, right? So somebody who is concerned about outliving their retirement income, we're letting them know that there's hope. We're not giving them, the entire farm. We're not selling, we're not we're not saying what the exact product is, but we want to allude to it enough to really dangle that carrot out in front of them. So somebody who is already having that specific concern can see that there are actions that they can take to guarantee that retirement income. And then in the last step here, we have, if this is something that you would like to explore in more detail, feel free to grab a time that works best for you on my calendar here. Now, I would encourage you to use something like Calendly. There's OneShub. There are a number of different online scheduling systems and programs that you can take advantage of. Calendly is very easy. It integrates with a lot of stuff. So I recommend Calendly a lot of the time, but you definitely want to include that call to action at the bottom so that if somebody is ready, if they're ready to move forward, they're not searching around for how to get a hold of you, or you're not hoping that they call or they pick up the phone and call you. People don't like calling nowadays. And so having them or giving them the ability to book that time with you is extremely important. And then we say, and if there's anything else I can do for you, don't hesitate to reach out. Thanks and talk soon, your name. So that is a quick example of an email that you can send out. But remember, regardless of what your solutions are, your products, your services, don't just spit out facts, don't just send out market updates, but you want to focus on providing value, making it conversational, and including a call to action. Now, if you want more tips like this, feel free to go to our Trained Advisor School. There's going to be a link down below this video. It's just school.com/trained advisor. And inside of this free community, we have a lot more tips and tricks like this to help you attract, nurture, and convert more high-value clients. But I appreciate you, and I'll talk to you soon.
TrainedAdvisor.com